All right, everyone, what is going on? Episode 9 of On Edge with Sean Riley. Thank you for joining, listening, watching. I really do appreciate it. Who knew I could do anything consistently for 3 weeks? But wow. When will I give up? Keep watching. That's how all my I want everyone that watches this to just keep watching, hoping that I fail. And then, I will. So just tune in. It's like a reality show that never ends. I will give up on this eventually. I will quit this. I will quit. But it's a matter of when. So just keep tuning in, and I'll quit. Don't worry. Don't worry. Is that what a hater is? I don't know. Who is it? I think Logan Paul said, haters are just confused fans. I don't know about that. I think if you hate something, you hate it, and you're not a fan. I don't think that that's true at all. I think those are very different. In fact, I think fans are the opposite of haters. Hater, oh yeah, like when you're confused, like a confused fan, when you hate something, if you hate, sorry, that was my phone. I fucking hate my fucking phone. God damn it. I swear to God, speaking of, I can't even turn off my phone. The switch is broke. I have an iPhone 8 and the switch is already broken to silence it. It's bullshit. It's 3 years old and it's already dying on me. It's ridiculous. I took great care of it. I dropped it maybe once a week, which is not that much for me. Wow, I'm feeling pretty good though. It's been a pretty good week for me. I've been doing a few outdoor shows, LA comedies. It's kind of coming back, kind of not, which has been it's a roller coaster. This COVID thing is a roller coaster. But I've been hearing a lot of my friends in comedy are moving out to Austin, LA, and it's I don't know. I'm not going to move out there, but it's very tempting. I mean, you hear about all the shows that are going on out there, and it's in LA, the best we can do is we literally do outdoor shows on a sidewalk and get heckled by cars that pass by on a sidewalk, which is fun to a point. It's fun to do that a few times, but to do that every week for months on end is just fucking crazy. We're crazy. But you knew that. I continue to be exhausted by the internet every fucking day of the week. I hate it. I hate the world. I hate reality. I hate what the internet has become. It's become so overrun with, overrun with massive companies just staking their claims on these communities, of people and monetizing them. And it's exhausting. It is fucking, what the worst part about it is? What is so fucking annoying to me is that brands are basically they engage their fans with these horrible, half-hearted questions. I literally just saw just now before I started this, the Chappelle Show's back on Netflix, right? So Netflix on Twitter was what's your favorite Chappelle sketch? It was literally an advertisement. It was hey, the Chappelle Show is back on Netflix. What's your favorite Chappelle sketch? The people actually engaged with this fucking brand. It's a brand. It's Netflix. It's not a person. It's not even me asking. It's not me asking you. And even if it was me, I'm a fucking brand too. Everyone is trying to do something, be a public figure, is trying to monetize their name. Even me. So it's like your friend that is tweeting hey, what's your favorite Chappelle sketch? No, it's Netflix. They own the rights to Chappelle's Show now. So it's and people actually engage and want to I don't know. I don't know why. Why would you want to answer the question? Or another one that's been going around lately is, tell me your ex without tell me your ex. Or for example, tell me you're from California without telling me you're from California. And then people are supposed to it's the whole world has become templates. TikTok's templates. The whole world is templates. Anyone can be funny. Anyone can be engaging. I mean, where is this gonna go? And it's it's not all bad because it's people can feel good about themselves, right? For being able to engage and create. Everyone's a content creator now. Everyone. If you want to be competitive right now, you have to be a content creator. But nothing's really changed. It feels like that's a new thing, but everything has always been content. So it's not anything has really changed, but maybe I've just gotten more cynical about it. I don't know. It's just what I'm trying to say is, I hope one day that we have like, these meme templates expand, and it's not just templates for making memes or takes or funny like phrases that trend on Twitter for like 3 months and then go away forever. I hope that like one day we can even have templates for, hot, like for political takes, right? So it's like, you don't even need, like, it'd be really cool if there was like a service where like you just sign up for it, right? And you pay like $10 a month and it will like, there's like an AI that like generates a hot take for you. Wouldn't that be cool? That'd be pretty cool. Like you go on the service, we'll call it like Shapiro.io for Ben Shapiro, whatever. Or whoever, or the other guy, whatever, on the flip side of that. Who is on the left? Who's the left equivalent of Ben Shapiro? I don't know. Whatever, whoever that is. But like, yeah, it's basically a website where you go and you're like, you enter a topic like abortion, okay, and then this like AI software will generate like it'll like collect all the news stories and like crunch them together, and then it'll spit out like the contrarian take. I think that being a contrarian is like, it's a job that's going away, okay, and comedy's being automated. That's I think ultimately that's why I'm just thinking out loud right now, but that's why I think it pisses me off. All these phrases like, tell me your ex without telling me your ex. Or like meme like it's basically democratized the process of comedy, and that's frustrating to me because it's more competitors for me, and that makes my fucking job harder. I can't even call it a job because I'm not even getting paid to do this shit. So that's why it makes me mad. But yeah, so I mean, it's something hard. It's selfish. I hate it for selfish reasons. Like these templates for just creating stuff. But like I want people to be aware of it. Like it just baffles me how little self-awareness people have about product placement. Like even, and it's not just Netflix and these brands, it's people. It's celebrities, right? That will go, like, when a celebrity asks you a question on Twitter, do you really truly think they give a fuck about what you think about like Capri Sun? Like 90s kids, what was your favorite Capri Sun flavor? With like Kim Kardashian tweets that, or like some fucking celebrity. All they're trying to do is get more people to see their name and read their name over and over and over again, because that's their business. And there's nothing wrong with that. But you should, I don't know. I'm not like, don't feed into that bullshit. Like what's the point? Who are you talking to? Like if someone asks you a question on Twitter, like if Netflix asks like, oh, what's your favorite Chappelle Show sketch? Who are you? You're not talking to anyone. You're talking to the other people that like the Chappelle Show, and now you're having a dialogue. Well, now you're having a dialogue underneath Netflix's account name on Twitter, and you didn't need, like, brands should not be facilitating discussions because they are so biased, But so is everyone. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm off base there. I don't know. I hope that made some sort of sense. But it's really pissed me off. Like, can we stop asking can we stop can we just cool it with these half-hearted questions? Like because what I want, it's not the fact that let brands ask questions on Twitter or on the internet. It's not just Twitter, it's all over the internet. I don't care that brands ask questions on Twitter. That's not, and for product placement. I don't have a problem with that. The problem I have is with it is because they're bad questions. They're stupid questions. They're like very, Wolf of Wall Street. It doesn't exist. It's a wazi. It's a woozy. It doesn't exist. Or it's like these bullshit questions that mean nothing. It's just advertising, right? If Netflix is going to ask a question, why doesn't it ask some hard hitting questions? Like, which Kanye album was best? Right, something like that. That's the ephemeral, eternal question. Or something, some hard hitting question like, PS4 or Xbox, Edge, whatever the new Xbox is. Questions like that are going to engage the public and get them thinking about the discourse. Things that can move us forward as a society. Not these bullshit questions. Not bullshit questions like, or like, prompts. It's all prompts. Prompts and questions. Like tell me you binged. Like, tell me you binged Queen's Gambit without telling me you binged Queen's Gambit. They're just advertising Queen's Gambit to you. You understand? You understand what that is? It's not, they don't want to know. They don't really want to know. They're inviting you to create bad comedy so that they have the ability to advertise to you. I would want to know, like, tell me you hate yourself without telling me you hate yourself. That's what I want, like real shit, like that's not it. That wouldn't even be, that was a non-example. That wasn't even what I was trying to say. But I hope you get what whatever. I'm gonna go on some other shit. I have a lot of shit I want to talk about. So I'm taking this class. This is not at all related. Fuck it. And I'm taking this class with this guy, and or I did take this. It was a while back, and he got really pissed. He got he's like a it's, I just think it's really funny when like stable white dudes apologize for like getting angry when they were like not at all angry. Here's what happened basically is like someone messed up one of his like TAs messed up on one of the documents he was showing us and like presenting to us, and he spent like 15 minutes, like intermittently throughout the class, he was just like, another mistake. Another mistake. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry. Another mistake. Oh my God. I'm sorry, everyone. I have to apologize to you because this is not the right information, and I'm delivering I'm showing you misinformation, and that's not my intention as your teacher, of course, and I'm sorry. And we're like, I was like, dude, it's all good. Like everyone makes mistakes. It's not that big a deal, right? And then we take a break from class, and then he comes back, and he gives us apology as if he had like ripped a baby's head off or like screamed at us at the top of his lungs. He came back into class and he's like, "Oh, guys, I blew up at you. I totally exploded, and I'm so sorry. Like that was totally out of character, and you will never see that again from me. And I'm just sincerely, I apologize." And it's like, dude, you didn't blow up. You barely raised your voice at all. It's like, you're like, I'm sorry to spread that sort of negative energy. And I was not, dude, like, what are you doing? That's not, you're not exploding. It's fun. It's just weird. Like, I'm like, you're apologizing for getting enraged when you're not even angry, or when you didn't even get angry. It's like he's like apologizing for something he didn't do. I'm sorry. I do that too, actually. This is actually a story about me. No, it wasn't. It was a true story, but I feel like that could be me one day. Who knows? What else? I think I have a few business ideas I've been thinking about. One of them is, people are we'll see what Biden does with public education, right? But like, I think that one interesting thing we could do with public schools is, instead of like funding them, well, hear me out. Okay. We get rid of all the public schools. We cancel public school forever, right? Then we replace it with like private prisons. Okay. And I know it sounds crazy. But hear me out. What we can, if we have think about it this way, more private prisons. Okay. More private prisons means we're going to have more economic growth, which will create jobs, right? And everyone loves jobs. And there's just no land to build these prisons on. And public schools are a great place to build them because there's already buildings on these grounds. And I didn't like school. That was stupid. All right, I get that. I get that. I know a shitty take when I hear one. I'm flying through my shit here, guys. I have I've been thinking about like Every Jesus Christ, yeah, I'm fucking looking at my notes. I'm trying to get better, okay? Like I said, I'm gonna quit this eventually. So, if you're listening, I was looking at my notes. I have notes, okay? It's not a fucking secret. Some topics. Just looking. Still extemporaneous, okay? The podcast. It's like, just gotta be transparent, I guess. Like a lot of people lie. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I have topics. It's not a fucking scripted show. It's not totally off the dome either. Like, you got to think about stuff. Moving on. I think it's important to talk about this. This is something that I don't have an audience, so it's not that brave of me to say. Like, if you don't have an audience. Side note, people are like, comedians are always like commended for saying things that are brave, like saying the thing that everyone's thinking that no one wants to say, right? And maybe that's true for like big comedians, but like I barely have an audience, so it's like if I say something, it's not brave. It's just no one's listening, right? Maybe you will in the future, but like go back, hi, but like hi future people looking at old content that I made 10 years ago. If I do this, anyway, my point was comedians that aren't like big. It's not brave when they say stuff because it's like there's no one reacts to it. Moving on, my point is, I really love it when Elon Musk shares memes and stuff. When he shares jokes, he's kind of like the meme lord. He's like a billionaire meme lord. Reality's crazy, man, but like he shares jokes and stuff on the internet, and I love that because it means he has less time to stage coups in other countries. Because, coups are not good. And Elon's a big proponent of coups. I like the guy. Look, I like the guy. But, like, I honestly, I agree with Elon Musk on a lot of things. But, like, when he starts talking about, couing a democratically elected leader in Bolivia and, cutting off his head and just putting it on, a pile of lithium letting the blood drip down on the lithium pile of lithium, and then having that lithium transported to Fremont, California to be manufactured into batteries. That's where he loses me. You know what I mean? Like, I love Elon Musk. I love the guy. I mean, like, EVs are the future. Electric vehicles, technology, Neuralink. It's all super cool, awesome technology. I love the flamethrower, right? Super cool. All of it's awesome. But when Elon Musk says, let's go to Chile and get the president of Chile and slit his throat and, throw his body to the starving children and then install, Elon Musk's younger brother as like or older brother, whatever, as a fascist overlord so that the lithium can be transported from those countries to help Tesla out. That's where you lose me. Some coups, okay? He just goes too far with the whole coup thing. Look, did I say I don't like coups? No. Some coups are warranted. Okay, we need coups. How else are people going to drive Teslas? How else is a Tesla going to get made if we don't have coups? That should be their new slogan. You want a coup or you want a Tesla? We have to have coups. Okay, but like I think he just goes a little bit too far with the coups. I think he likes them a little bit too much. Like if I ever could interview Elon Musk, I'd be like, what's with the coups, man? Are you so into coups? Or are you so into hiring mercenaries and allegedly hiring mercenaries to overthrow a democratically elected leader in Bolivia for lithium and covertly partnering with the CIA to get a lithium supply chain going for Tesla at a lower rate? Why are you so into that? I don't know if you can hear my phone. My phone was ringing earlier. I don't know if this mic picks up other sounds. Whatever. I like the guy. I like his memes. He's a great guy. But, It's like when your friend gets too drunk. You know what I mean? Like I'll have 4 or 5 beers and we'll have a good time on a Saturday night. But like that, there's that friend. Don't get me wrong. I love having like 4 or 5 beers, having a good time, going out on a Saturday night and having some fun, right? Dancing, whatever, But like, and like I feel like that's most people, right? But like I feel like with Elon Musk, what you have is like he likes to get, he'll go out and get party and get drunk with everyone, but he's just different, because like everyone will have 4 to 5 beers, then he'll go out and he'll have like 4 or 5 beers. Then on top of that, he'll be like, hey, I'm going to stage a coup in Bolivia. And I'm just like, dude, okay, take it easy. Maybe we should stick to beer. Okay. He starts firing off tweets about how we should assassinate, we should just coup Latin America. I'm like, maybe not. Maybe not, Elon. Because I feel like, all right, you get the fucking point. You get the point. I don't know. This is a take that other people have. I'll try to make this a unique take, but like sometimes I have the take that everyone else has. You're still going to hate yourself in Miami. All these venture capitalists moving to Miami and Austin. I talked about this last episode, but it's like it's not gonna help you. I know it won't, because I moved from the Bay Area to Los Angeles, and I thought I would love myself. I thought I would start going to the gym. I thought I would start shopping at Whole Foods. And I did start shopping at Whole Foods, but I still, what they sell at Whole Foods? Ben & Jerry's ice cream. You know what I buy at Whole Foods? Ben & Jerry's ice cream. Why do they have Ben & Jerry's ice cream at Whole Foods? That's some lobbyist bullshit right there. Whole Foods, let me tell you right now, Ben & Jerry's is not good for you. Right? I mean, ice cream is not good for you, but like Ben & Jerry's is like, if they sell it at Costco, they shouldn't sell it at Whole Foods. I don't even know if they sell Ben & Jerry's at Costco. I don't have a fucking Costco membership because I'm not, I don't even know whatever. But if you go to Costco, I don't have a problem with that, but I just don't go to Costco. So I'm not in middle America, Middle Earth. I'm not in a rural place. You have to excuse my ramblings because I haven't had as much coffee today. It's just don't like I get the urge. Like, don't get me wrong. I have the urge to move to these places. Like, I think, wanderlust. You know what I mean by wanderlust? Like this, it's this word on Tumblr. This Tumblr word that people made up on Tumblr to describe this idea that you want to move to a new place. Wanderlust is like, it's like an unquenchable thirst for travel. That's what it is. That's what it's defined as by the people that made the word. But I think it really sounds like you want to bang a bunch of homeless guys wandering lustfully around the earth. That's ultimately what I think people with wanderlust want to do. They want to go to a new place and they want to have sex with some homeless people there. Maybe I'm wrong. I have wanderlust. It's fun. Like, it's fun to travel, but it's like, it's not good. Spirit, like, why do people think it's cool to travel? It's like good for your spirit, it's like health. It's not healthy to travel. Humans weren't meant to go from like a humid climate to like a snowy mountain in like 2 days or like 5 hours. Like it's crazy to me that like you can take a plane and have any climate you want to in like a day. And that's fucking that's not good for you. It's like, I always get like when people travel, you get migraines, you bring Advil. It's like, that's not good for you. It's not refreshing to go on a like jet lag. Who thinks jet lag is refreshing? Like, if you get 12-hour jet lag, it's going to take you a whole week to get over the jet lag. It's not spiritually uplifting to go travel. If you want to be spiritually uplifted, give up, because it's not real. And if it is real, it's sure as hell you're not going to achieve it by moving to fucking Miami, okay? You know what they have in Miami? Nothing. There's like probably a few good restaurants. I don't know about that. I'm not a foodie. What do I know about? Probably a few new venture capital firms with some fucking losers. It's the same shit. Downtown Miami looks like every other downtown area. There's a Starbucks, a Five Guys burgers and fries, or a burger place. It's where there's like 3 burger places around the country where it's like everyone thinks like that's the best burger. Like there's In-N-Out, Five Guys, The Habit. And everyone thinks that theirs is like, or Shake Shack. Everyone thinks that theirs is like the underground one that like, oh, like you go to In-N-Out, typical. You haven't had a burger, so you've had Shake Shack. They're all good. Why are people always comparing like the best of the best, trying to like rank the best of the best? They're all the best. Who gives a shit? Or like people, I don't even know sports, but like people are arguing about like Tom Brady or some shit. Who gives a fuck? People are like complaining, or like people were comparing. Here's what was crazy. People were comparing like Tom Brady, and then I think it was Michael Jordan from basketball or something, and like was it Michael Jordan? I don't know, but like people were comparing Tom Brady. I think it was Michael Jordan, and they were trying to like they were arguing about like who's a better athlete, who's the best athlete ever. And I'll tell you what. It's the having that discussion is just it's a massive circle jerk. You're not going to, what are you trying to conclude something like that? How are you going to measure that? It's 2 different sports. It's apples and oranges. Right? Who's the best athlete? It's not Tom Brady, it's not Michael Jordan. I guarantee you it's some guy in a Roman Coliseum who has a kill streak of like hundreds, and then was ultimately murdered by a lion or something, or by the king for being disrespectful of Rome. Okay, that's an athlete. Throwing a ball doesn't make you a fucking athlete. Killing in a ring in front of thousands of Romans, that's athleticism. Not this fucking bullshit. All-time GOAT, the greatest of all time. Do you realize what all-time means? All-time is all time. I have a feeling that people that hunted dinosaurs were a little bit more athletic than our athletes. I'm sorry. And even if they're not physically stronger, like they were more like they were more courageous. Like they killed fucking dinosaurs. The gladiators are definitely more athletic than fucking football players. And there I go. See, now I'm comparing. Now I'm guilty of the same thing that I was criticizing just a moment ago. Welcome to hypocrisy. I'm a hypocrite, but I'm honest, and that's what's important. You got to have honesty. Your leaders have to be honest, even in their hypocrisy, and that's important. I've thought about that a lot. I think if I ever had a book or something, I would call it Honest Hypocrite, because that's what you got to be. You know, unlike a lot of our politicians and shit, whatever. Well, that was fun. What are we at? 28 minutes. You know, if you're, I think that we're going to call it there. I got to go jump over to a show I got tonight in LA here. Once stand-up is back, you got definitely come out, check out a show. I'd love to meet you guys that are listening or watching. I'll put out I'll probably start putting out lineups on up pretty soon, because I do have a few people I've been talking about getting booked on shows. Anyway, I think we'll call it there. Thank you so much for listening or watching. Please tell your friends about the show if you like it. Definitely subscribe and hit that bell to stay up to date on the next episode. And I hope you have a good week. I do want to have guests in the future, and so we're gonna probably do that in like a few more episodes. Then I'll probably have enough money to get like a new setup for to have a guest. So I'm pretty excited about that. I want to have all types of guests on, other comedians, experts, non-experts, the whole gambit. So we have that to look forward to. I hope you have a great week. Thank you so much for listening. Auf Wiedersehen, and I'll see you next time. Thanks a lot.